Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm going to do a real quick one in 10 minutes. The Celtics are playing the Magic tonight. It's Friday night. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan, and boy, the Nets are tanking, so not a good year. So I watch other teams, and that should be good. So, real quick, a couple of announcements. Midas Touch has made a decision not to cover the inauguration, and I applaud them for that. It's just lies and propaganda and all that. So, thumbs up for Midas Touch. Number two here on this channel, I've said this, I've done more than a few videos responding to all my MAGA trolls for whatever reason. I don't know why the algorithm hits on MAGA, all these maggots, Trumpers. Go on my channel and insult me and say some of the most vile and disgusting stuff. By the way, I just erase it. So don't even bother and wasting your time. And I've said this over and over. I don't do this for money. I do this for free. I don't get a red cent ever, and I never will. I don't want your likes. I don't want you to subscribe. I don't want you watching my content. So if you're a MAGA guy, you're not welcome here. Get the hell out of here. And don't bother commenting. You're gross and disgusting. My wife says they're just trolls. They're just trying to get under your skin. But whatever. Okay. So, and number three, I'm going to play a clip here from Dr. Timothy Snyder on basically Donald Trump's, in a nutshell, Donald Trump's psychology and the state we are in, where everything is lies. And the media owns the lies, the propaganda channels like Fox News and everything. And we have a problem. And essentially, in a nutshell, what is the truth? It's the person who has the power, right? So not good news. But here we are. Let me play this and I'll talk. This is from Dr. Timothy Snyder. And this is it in a nutshell. And I'll tell you what. I did the video before here. I talked about Trump's legal cases, and here's how backward it is. The maggots think that it's all made up, so they're living in a fantasy lie. So let me play this from Dr. Timothy Snyder, and I'll talk afterwards.
The thing to understand about Mr. Trump is that he does inhabit a completely different mental world, and he inhabits it naturally, and he inhabits it very gracefully. He lives in a world of fiction. Mr. Trump is not a traditional person who has made a career where he's had to deal with life around him. He's never actually been that successful in grappling with any particular element of reality. Where he has been successful is as a character on television. He's never been a successful businessman, but he has played a successful businessman on television. He understands not the rules of reality, but the rules of fiction. So for him, there's no such thing as lying, because there's no such thing as the truth. We're all just in this story together. So the ways in which he's able to bring us into the world are, first of all, just by saying all the time things that aren't true. A typical politician will lie now and then, but a typical politician will also recognize the principle that there is truth. And so when caught in a lie, might apologize. In Mr. Trump's case, that never happens because he very specifically and intentionally wants to fill up the whole space with untruth, to fill up everything with untruth so that we're confused. The second stage is once we get there, once he changes the office of the presidency so that it's no longer about talking about the world, but instead about creating a story, then he says, distrust everyone else. There's nothing that's really true. It's just my opinion and your opinion. And since I'm the president and I have media behind me, in the end of the day, it's going to be my opinion that matters. Once we get to that point where everybody doubts everything and it's only the person who has the most media or the biggest Twitter account who counts, at that point, it's very hard to have anything like a democracy.
Tell me about it. Very scary. Okay, thank you very much. If you liked this video and you made it this far, well, it was actually a very short video, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm, except if you're MAGA. If you're a MAGA Trumper, I don't want your likes. I don't want you to subscribe. I don't want you watching my content. So on that note, peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.